Oh yes, legends, how is everybody doing? Make sure to destroy the like button on your way in, because today we do have a giveaway happening. Yesterday's live stream did get over 500 likes, and you still have time to comment on the live stream from yesterday down below, because today, just in about 30 minutes from now, let's get a bit more people joining in the live stream. There is somebody that is going to win $500 worth of Bitcoin or US dollar tether or whatever crypto you want, okay? So make sure to comment down below on yesterday's video. We'll be doing the giveaway later on, guys. Make sure to destroy that like button on your way in. We got a good one today. We do have the all-time high being front-runned yesterday just by a few $100s, if I'm not mistaken. It was a few $100s, right? Not even that, not even, my goodness. It was just very tight in hitting that all-time high. Where do I have the all-time high level? Let's go and take a look at it right away. Okay, at least on Bybit, but we'll be taking a look. We're actually creating an acceptable SFP from the lows of the range here, just to let you know where it could be getting a bounce. Basically about $200 to $300 from hitting all-time high. However, on the futures, CME futures on Bitcoin, we did hit all-time high. As you can see right over here yesterday, we did get that punchy move, just ever so slightly hitting it by about $1 or so. Let's take a look here right away. Just by a couple of dollars, not much, just tapping it here on the CME futures. So all-time high was hit on the futures platform, but on most of the exchanges was not. We'll be analyzing this scenario in today's episode, also talking about what we mentioned yesterday. We did claim those highs, local highs from the range, acceptable for a quick move down, and we were looking for a long position. The price is too bullish to think about short positions. Only if we do hit a very technical level or a double top, we can consider the possible short, just like this one yesterday. But most importantly, looking for that scalp long to get back above to the highs. My goodness, this was at $71,000 range, and we blasted off almost to all-time high just in a few hours as I was finishing this stream. So we did claim the VWAP. We'll be going through this scenario. All right, that setup that was mentioned yesterday. Not to worry, we'll be talking about a setup today as well, guys. So make sure to stay tuned, because that is what we do best. Will we manage to hit all-time high today? We're going to have to see, guys. For the moment, we have had a little bit of a sweep of the lows. Have to say, you need to be a little bit of a sniper. Sweep of the lows of this small little range. Hey, we're going to have to give the bulls a chance here to basically just quickly grab that liquidity, because there was a bit of liquidity. Let me just refresh here the chart on the liquidity heat map, because yeah, we kind of claimed it. We kind of claimed that local liquidity. There was just over $100 million that has been just swept right now, and it's getting a little bit of a reaction, trying to get that bounce to the upside. However, there is quite a lot of liquidity right now. Something interesting to note, guys, that 99%, well, at least last night, 99% of the people that have been buying Bitcoin are in a profit. Everybody's in a profit because we're just so close to all-time high. Yesterday, everybody was in a profit. This is the risk of Bitcoin being at all-time high. Everybody's in a profit. So happy days, right? The dump could happen at any moment because everybody's in profit, right? When everybody's in profit on an asset, it's like, yeah, who's going to be the first selling the big bags? That's something that we always need to take into consideration. That actually happened in 2021. When we do zoom out and take a look at 2021 price action, everybody's in a profit right over here. Hey, and I'm not saying that we are going to dump down and we're going to enter a bear market. I do believe that Bitcoin's going to go to much higher levels, 80K, 90K, 120,000K. Not 120,000K, 120K. So, what happened here? Everybody's in a profit, right? All-time high. Everybody's in a profit. Bear market. But that is not the case. That is not the case this time. And there is one reason why to believe that this is not the case. I think there's not many people interested in creating that huge, massive sell-off from these ranges. Why? Because, my goodness, just yesterday, 870 million on the spot ETF. Accumulation, oh my goodness, guys, this is almost $1 billion in 24 hours just yesterday. Woo! there is big heavy bags being bought at these levels. What's going on, guys? Looks like that we will be exploding throughout all-time high at some point, with or without a correction, guys. It does seems like that's the most likely scenario. So let's go right away through the comment section. Today we have a giveaway. One of you guys are going to be getting $500 worth of Bitcoin or US dollar Tether. Once we get the winner, of course, I will be talking to him and saying, what do you want? Do you want Bitcoin? Do you want Tether? Do you want Cardano? Right? I will give him whatever he wants, 500 value on that cryptocurrency. So make sure to comment yesterday's live stream, because it did get to 700. I think if we do get to 1,000 likes on this live stream, I will do another giveaway. Okay? Let's get that like button. Let's see if we do get a bunch of people joining here, the live stream, and let's focus on what's happening internally here. What's happening internally? What did we talk about yesterday in this range, right? Remember where we were in this range, we were saying, oh my goodness, we did claim the high here on Bybit, but we did not claim it on the US dollar Tether pair on Bybit and on Binance. We're likely going to push up here. So what we are looking at here is the sweep of this low and tap of the VWAP, kind of a fake out, right? Get that sweep right over here and look for that long position, waiting patiently for that scenario. This is a scalp. This just happened about 30 minutes after my live stream. I was doing a live stream for almost 2 hours yesterday, and we needed that wick low and the recovery above this low right over here. Who was here on yesterday's live stream? Did you manage to catch that long position that was provided just 30 minutes, about an hour before it happened? That was the level. Hit that level beneath it. The VWAP should maintain that support. Get that volatility. Get above the level. Bang. We're going back above to claim the highs. Beautiful scalp of over $500-600. Matter of fact, if you did hold that position, we were almost hitting all-time high. So it did bounce over $2,000 from that long entry provided yesterday. Don't worry, we are going to be taking a look internally, the waves, the extensions, all sorts of different tools, so we can combine them and look for the best entry zones, either for a long or for a short. Of course, you might be skeptical right now. Front run from the all-time high. I do not trust this. I do not trust it. That is it. It is over. We're going to see a bunch of people selling their Bitcoin, as 99% of the people are in profits right now. And you need to remember that big players have been accumulating Bitcoin throughout the last year, right? Over here, there is a lot of big fish out there, whales that are in very good profits. And this is the struggle of all-time high, right? You get that volatility, everybody's in a profit. Who will be the big whale that sells first of all, right? 10,000 Bitcoin, 20,000, and then have a cascade effect. I don't think it's going to happen. I did promise myself that as soon as we cross all-time high, I will be selling 5% of my Bitcoin bags. So, hey, if everybody thinks like me, right? Are we going to get a lot of selling pressure at all-time high? That's what usually happens, right? All-time high, start taking profits. Well, we didn't go much to much higher levels back in 2021. Of course, we were ready for the 4-year cycle. We were ready for the bear market. It had to happen sooner rather than later. We already had the parabolic move throughout 2020 and 2021. I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of selling pressure, right? There's too much demand. There is a lot of institutions in the game, governments, countries. This should absolutely explode in theory. All right. So anyway, let's go right away through the comment section. Say hello to the beautiful community, and we'll be diving in, guys, right away throughout the lower time frame, see what the heck is going on. What a front run we did create on most of the exchanges, just by $100, $200, $300 on some exchanges. Just about hitting. We did hit a naked point of control from back here of March, right? From this consolidation, there was a naked point of control here, just being a little bit of a, you know, that kind of mosquito that you have at night in your ear. It's like, and then you get the price dumping a couple of $1,000s. Well, that's what happened, right? We just got a little bit of a rejection. So far, so good. Will we hit all-time high this week, guys? I want to ask the community. Let's get that poll first of all before we focus in the trading setups, just like we did yesterday, just at the beginning of the stream. Short, some exchanges not hitting the highs, some yes. Quick short guys, more interested in the longs with this massive uptrend. Sweep up that low, VWAP. That was exactly what happened, guys. Let me know as well who managed to jump into that long position, which was this price action right over here. Get beneath this low, get back above, start sniper trading here, start getting into market orders, stop loss at the low. Boom, we're looking for the highs to be claimed right over here. That was the beauty spot. That is what happened. We'll be taking a look at another good scalping opportunity for today, guys. Let me ask, will we hit all-time high today or this week? Shall we say today? Shall we ask the people today? Because we might as well. Yesterday, we were pumping a few $1,000s, guys. It was going crazy. It might happen today. Will it happen today? I'm going to say this week. Will Bitcoin hit all-time high this week? Let me know right away, yes or no, on the poll. Will Bitcoin hit all-time high this week, guys? Let me know on the poll. I want to see your votes. I want to see what the people think, yes or no. It's a front run. Bear market starts now. It's all a trap, right? Yes, we got a lot of people saying yes. We got Chris here saying yes. Jeffrey saying yes. Taylor Thompson saying nailed it. We don't nail everything, guys. You know that. I don't nail everything. You know, I'm not the best TA guy on maybe on YouTube. I don't know. I'll let you decide that. But definitely far away from being the best out there, okay? We just try and look for the different scenarios, probabilities, levels of support, resistance, and most importantly, manage our risk, right? We want tight stop losses. We want C levels being reclaimed and, you know, really looking for those kind of liquidity grabs, right? So I do try my best, right, to get into those good different scenarios. I want to check the poll. We probably haven't got even 100 votes right now from that poll. Yeah, just about 130, 140. It's going up. It's going up. Will Bitcoin hit all-time high this week? If not today, right? If not this year. And we're going to start dropping. I'm going to say yes. I'm in the FOMO side, guys. I'm in the moon boy guy. I'm on the moon boy side, okay? I got my moon boots on already. I'm ready for the moon, guys. I'm going to say yes, right? We need to be careful with this. We need to be careful because I can feel the euphoria already, right? I can feel the extreme greed. I have the extreme greed in my veins and I'm going absolutely crazy with this greed that I have in the veins. It's so really euphoric, right? So we need to be careful. We need to have the strategy. I'm going to start selling ever so slightly a bit of Bitcoin, okay, that I have been accumulating throughout the years. Once we cross all-time high, just to stay safe. I've been holding and buying for a long time, and I want to see a bit of dollars in cash. I want to see some cash because it's all in crypto, right? So anyway, back to 67 before liftoff, says Steve. Very possible, very possible. We're going to talk about some different scenarios, some technical extensions, ABC. Will we bounce from here? It's been a double bottom. I have to say, this was an acceptable sweep of this low right there. Just a sniper, boom, stop loss, right? Just a teeny weeny stop loss. If it does manage to get a little bit of a rally here in the next coming hours, then it's just a great level to enter, guys. Whether it hits stop loss or not, it's just so good. Now it's a little bit far away. I wouldn't say, you know, entry right here. This is a bit of a sniper long position, but it's just kind of worth it, right? Sweep some lows, stop loss here. Hey, if this does gain some steam, then it might as well just recover, right? It's just worth it based on the stop. Stop is like very, very small. You've had that small little liquidity grab. You can see it on the heat map. So you have claimed that few hundred million, right? Just at 71,700, 600. It has happened. So why not claim a bit of liquidity, get the bounce? It's possible. It's possible. Let's go through comment section. News coming. We do have some news coming, guys. Stay cautious with your trading activity throughout the news because we do have right now in 10 minutes GDP growth rate. Forecast is 3.3. Currently at 3. if this is higher than expected, then I would expect a kind of a healthy pump. But we know the market makers, right? You get bullish news, you get the pump, and then you get a massive dump. Or it might be bearish, right? It might be 2.8%, right? Or something like that. You get a massive dump and then you get a huge, big rally. I try to stay away trading the news, okay? So there's going to be a bit of that punchy volatility. Let's just wait for that volatility to see what happens, because what you usually get, oh, news is bullish, boop, 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 bang. Or news is bearish, bang, back up, right? So we don't know how the price is going to react to that news. So stay on the safe side, wait for the news to happen. And then once the price finds a little bit of, it gets a bit stable, then we have the levels and the technical analysis. Pac-Man, my man, not financial advice. I took the same long as 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗫, smelly fingers. Smell my fingers. What long did you take? What long did you take? I'm not sure if you talking about this one or you're talking about this one. Have to say, 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗫, absolute legend. He did say that he shorted right over here. Okay, he did get into a short position here, which was it was very, very technical. It was very technical. The main reason why was, you were hitting the 618 Fibonacci, right? And you were also hitting, let's just get these levels out of the way because I'm getting mixed up here with all of these different random trend lines, random horizontal lines on the chart. We do have two major levels here, which are very interesting, okay? We can zoom out, right, on the chart, on the daily, and we have right over here, April highs, and we have right over here, June highs. And we kind of maintaining in the middle of these two highs, right? The April highs and the June highs. When we do fast forward, right, I've got them here on the chart. Fast forward to see the price action that we are forming throughout now. That June high is providing a bit of resistance right now. I don't like it. We need to get back above that level. Let's please get back above that level. We'll be taking a look at today's levels as well. We need to get back above daily open, previous day value area high. We're kind of in the middle. But yeah, what we can see here, 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗫 taking this quite aggressive short, I have to say, but very technical. It was hitting the golden pocket from the major drop. You were back testing the April highs, this horizontal line over here, golden pocket. We had ever so slightly some bearish CVD divergence, all right, as well. And the price did get the movement down, bouncing at the June highs. It did bounce at the June highs. So we kind of a little bit squeezed in right now from June highs and April highs. Kind of testing the levels here. We're almost trying to break out from here, but it's been a little bit of a liquidity grab from this low. So, hey, we're going to have to give the bulls a chance. Give the bulls a chance. Come on, you swept some liquidity. Let's see that momentum, punchy momentum to the upside right now. We'll be talking about a little bit of higher time frame scenarios. I need to give the bulls a chance here. I need to give the bulls a chance. This would have been it is an acceptable long position just as a sniper. Sweep up the lows, tack, stop loss at the lows. Let's see if it does recover. It's already a 1-to-1, so you can be a little bit defensive. This should be a baby trade just because of the possibility of the run up. But we'll be talking about other levels. We'll be talking of, what if the price breaks? What is the next level? Where do we have the most strong, the biggest support level? What if it goes lower, right? We're going to have to take a look at some extensions, naked point of control, daily levels, all sorts of different scenarios, right? And analyzing the waves and the timing to say, okay, this has a possibility of a bounce. What we want to see on the chart with CVD and analyze if it could get a bounce, right? If we were to go to lower levels. And if it goes to higher levels, if it starts breaking up here, well, of course, we know what's been happening, right, throughout the last few days. We know what's been happening. This is just, the momentum has been going absolutely nuts here. It's been going absolutely bananas. So you would have to believe, okay, if it does move up from here, does it have a chance, right, in breaking through here the highs of yesterday, hitting all-time high? Is the all-time high a good level for a short position? I think there's going to be a lot of volatility here, guys. There's going to be a lot of volatility. You're going to see a massive pump. You're going to see a massive dump. You're going to see the pump again, a massive dump again. I don't know. It's just going to be, it's a dangerous zone, all right? Because you're going to see price discovery, major sell-offs. It's going to be, It will not be easy, okay? The all-time high level, I would want to see. I would want to see the price, kind of break out successfully, a little bit rangy, right? And then analyze certain levels and different scenarios. But the moment it breaks the all-time high, whether that is this week or next month, volatility does. There is going to be a lot of volatility. So, not really too interested to say swing failure pattern from all-time high, right? We're just going to hit it and then, start a major corrective move. Really skeptical. I'll let the price do what it needs to do. Get to all-time high, and whatever volatility happens here, then we just have to wait for the price to stabilize a little bit, okay? Because it could just absolutely rocket. It could get a huge rejection. It's not going to be an easy trading zone. I'm going to sit on my hands once we hit all-time high till we actually pop through a few $1,000s or get the rejection, then analyze levels of support. It ain't going to be easy, all right? So let's take a look at, before we go through Bitcoin analysis, muy importante, go through the comment section, say hello to the beautiful community, guys, and we'll be focusing on what's going on here, okay? Because, yeah, there is a possibility, right, that this has been a, first corrective wave to the downside. We just formed a little bit of the AB, and we are in the formation of a C move to the downside. Could this go to lower levels, such as the 1-to-1 extension? Absolutely, yes, it is possible. Is it good? Is the 1-to-1 extension a good level? We'll be analyzing this right away, okay? Is it possible? We just do boom, 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 1-to-1. Do we have a nice level here at this zone, at the 1-to-1? Could we get that bounce here in this zone, then go to all-time highs in the coming days? Or will we go from all-time highs from here? We've swept this low. It's already formed a little bit of a zigzag. Is this ready to push through? I have to say, we have to give it a chance. We have to give the bulls a chance. We'll be talking about some scenarios now in the next coming minutes. Make sure to destroy the like button, and remember that we got a giveaway. Somebody today is gonna get $500. Well, maybe in between today and tomorrow, there's gonna have to be some verification. Last time I did a giveaway, oh my goodness, I got 5 people saying that they were the same person. I was like, scammers, stay away. I do the verification. You ain't gonna fool me. I've been in the game for too long, so don't waste your time. Anyway, let's go right away through the comment section. Say hello to the beautiful community right away. $500, it's happening today, my man. It's happening. I got the comment section random comment. I wanted to find a roulette, but I just found this one. It's just a random comment picker, and we'll do that now in the next 20 to 30 minutes. Remember that we do have that. Hang on a second. Before we go through the news, guys, stay cautious, stay defensive with any positions that you do have. If you are trading right now, if your position is in this area, stay defensive. It might get a bit of volatility. We do have GDP growth right now coming out right away. It's coming out right now. It's 2.8. So it is lower. It is lower. However, the price of Bitcoin is not doing much. Dollar index is picking up. It's getting a little bit of a pump. Based on the GDP growth. It is lower than expected. Let's take a look at, not Chainlink. We'll take a look at Chainlink later on. Let's take a look at the stock market, NASDAQ or S&P 500. What kind of price action is happening? We're not having too much volatility. Maybe we're going to get more volatility when the New York session opens. Not much volatility happening. For the moment, it hasn't been too volatile. That news. GDP is slightly lower than expected, so no volatility. There we go. No volatility. Big fat nothing burger. Volatility might come when we have the New York Open, which is in 1 hour from now. Let's go through comment section. Enough talk. Starting with the comment section right now. Frederick, Andy and Devolt, 2 legends with awesome TA. Keep up the good work, guys. Frederick, thank you very much for that kind comment, okay? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Not financial advice, my man. Costco, Lengukas, Bali, Ray Mel, Dump It. Jerry says, let's go. Lengukas says, scary drop. I don't know. Maybe yes. Maybe we're going to talk about some different scenarios. would I say that, I mean, this was eventually a very difficult short. This is a short that I wouldn't have taken. I mean, if I would have had that naked point of control from March, I maybe would have attempted this, but you're so close to all-time high. I mean, this is a short that I would never take in a million years. It's just, it's trying to catch the top, okay? Never would take a short right there in a million years. This one was kind of acceptable. It was technical. It was testing. It was back testing the April highs. You were having the 618 golden pocket hit after this drop, and it was kind of acceptable. Acceptable to manage risk, get into that short. Devil did get into this short position. So, you know, it was a technical move. You could manage risk very nicely. It was a technical pivot to attempt the possible short scalp. Back down to the lows, basically. Maybe maintain some open just in case we get a sell-off, right? Just in case the price just suddenly wants to sell off from here very aggressively. Daniel, my man, how are you? Jerry Alin Langang. Give me more, please. I want it all. Big shout out to Andy Anthony, my man. Shout out to you. I hope you're doing well. How can we like the stream twice, says Anthony. Much love, my man. I want to know. Pump, pump, pump. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to have to be taking a look at some other levels, okay? Because if we do take a look at session volume profile, you know, if we do roll down from here, I like this level. This is a good level for an instant bounce, okay? This would be my next level of interest to speculate in a long position right over here. It would be a drop of another $600 from now. It's a naked point of control. It is the previous day point of control. And what is good about that level, just looking at the extension here, from this first leg down, very corrective. It could push through down here quite aggressively, okay? So we're going to have to check that reaction on the stream, right? Because it could get an instant bounce. I would not be interested in any long positions in this area. If it breaks down, if it double bottoms here, then okay, I have to say it is what it is. But I think it would be a little bit dangerous. I wouldn't say this is, yeah. I would personally not be interested too much here. Could it double bottom more locally? We got a much better level here, which is with the 1-to-1 extension from the initial drop yesterday. We got the first wave, the second wave top, and the 1-to-1 extension is exactly where we have the previous day point of control. So yeah, I like that level. That is, you know, it's a good, solid technical level to get a reaction bounce. So that would be my next level of interest if we do not get a huge, massive bounce from here in the next, you know, coming minutes, in the next hour. This would be the next level of interest to give the chance to the bulls, right, to get that bounce. It's pretty simple. It's a very solid technical level, previous day point of control, 1-to-1 extension, and give the bulls a chance to get the bounce, okay? It is right over here at the $71,100 to $71,200 where we have previous day point of control. Okay, it's kind of an order block, right? When you go to the higher time frames, right? If you go to the 1 hourly or the 2 hourly, there's a bit of an order block right there, right? So it's in that zone where it could be very, very interesting for a bounce, right? Very technical. We're gonna have to be studying a little bit how you would get into that trade just to manage risk very, very well. If you do get the epic bounce, absolutely wonderful. Where would I put my stop loss, right? If I am looking for that long position, where what we need to see here on that previous day point of control is to see how the level does react, right? If we do get the level being broken out, oh my goodness, this is it. We're going down to 71, even to 70K. Oh my goodness, we did not react. Well, we're not interested in the long eventually. We are interested only if we reclaim that level. Boop, boop. And once we get above it, sniper, boom, get into the long. Give the chance here for the bulls to get that reaction bounce. Okay? Just like yesterday. Yesterday, VWAP, oh my God. In an uptrend, VWAP is like magic, right? VWAP is like magic. It's so good. VWAP is so good. Look at this. In a solid uptrend, boom, VWAP. Reset of the VWAP, of course. Boom, VWAP, right? Even VWAP right over here with the dump yesterday. My goodness. VWAP for all of those scalpers, when you got a solid uptrend, the VWAP it's your scalping level. It's your scalping friend. The VWAP is your friend, right? In a big, strong uptrend or in a big, strong downtrend, it doesn't matter, because VWAP would be beneath, and it does act as, obviously not like this, but as like this in a downtrend. You know, that VWAP is like really solid, right? Really solid for the price to actually get rejected in a downtrend or supported. And that is basically one of the only reasons we believe that was a good long position. Sweep up the lows and get the bounce to the highs again throughout yesterday's stream, right? Very simple, but very effective, especially if you have your most valuable tool out there, which is your risk management. Keep the emotions in the bin, guys. Emotions in the bin, right? You don't want them. You don't want them. You don't need them. They're just going to get you wrecked. So the plan from yesterday, keeping it very simple for the viewer, how to react, how to get into that trade. Sweep up this low, having an attempt in breaking down the VWAP, and as soon as the price gets above, and you got less than 1 minute here, guys, to trigger that long, your stop is beneath that liquidity grab. You enter, your sniper, your stop loss is beneath the low. None of adding up to position or any of that. It's going to bounce at some point. You'll get wrecked like that. Okay, stop loss. If you get the bounce, perfect. 2 to 3 risk to reward. You can leave some open just in case price does go to all-time highs almost yesterday, right? So that is what we do. That is what we do. We just wait. We have some technical levels and we react with good risk management. Your best tool, not your technical analysis. Your technical analysis is not your best tool when you're trading. Of course, you need to have a basic understanding at least. Your risk management is what is going to keep you in the game. So, out of speculation, we break down, we hit point of control of yesterday. We hit the one-to-one extension, right? Very classic for an ABC, 105, 1-to-1. You got a solid level. You hit the level, you get back above it, sniper, stop, give it a chance. It might bounce, it might back test the level, it might bounce back up, but it would be the zone of interest. We want to be very, very good with our risk. No adding to position, nothing of that, just in case we get a sell-off out of nowhere, guys. It's been very, very bullish throughout the last few days. What would happen if the price does, I mean, for the moment, this low is holding, right? So I have to say, this is just back testing that low from last night. It might just as well get the bounce from here. It might as well. But we break down. We imagine that we break down. Oh my goodness, that's it, 50K. We're going to get the 50Kers in the comment section. That's it, it's over. All-time high front run. You're never going to see all-time high ever in your life, right? We're going to start seeing those, big bears coming out to play. But we are traders. We trade the charts, right? We look for certain levels, right? Certain scenarios, the waves, keeping it simple and having good risk management. So what if the price does break through that point of control of yesterday? The one-to-one extension from this move. It just breaks through. I like these lows, guys. I like these lows. It's a classic liquidity low level. If you did take that long from yesterday, I hope you did take profit on the way up, right? We are scalpers, we day traders. We don't long here right now and expect the price to take profit at $80,000. Yeah, you could leave some open, but we take profits at the highs and at levels of resistance, okay? We need to. If you want to leave a small portion open, just in case it is a good level and have a runner, well, you can leave some open, being very defensive. Anyway, in a nutshell, I like these lows. These lows look great. I like these high lows. They look great. It's and this was a range from yesterday. It was a very solid range from yesterday. This is a classic zone to actually get a nice sweep and a bounce. Okay, I would be very much interested in that level, and most commonly, a C wave does actually hit the 236 or the 382. The 236, right, extension, right? Sometimes it doesn't just hit the one-to-one and it gets a bounce. Of course, we have the 236, the 382, then the 1.618. That's when we'll be in doubt that it might be a third wave to the downside, and we're going to see a little bit of more movements down. But for the moment, we need to believe that this is terribly corrective. It might just bounce from here. It might bounce from the 1-to-1. It might bounce sweeping up these lows over here, hitting the 236 extension. So I have to say, it's a good level to long to manage risk. Stop loss at the low. You might get that beautiful bounce. So we need to take it into consideration. Why not? Why not? Keeping it simple. Keeping it simple here for the viewer. Just like yesterday. Where's VWAP today? VWAP, we are currently trading beneath the VWAP. Currently trading beneath the VWAP. Let's see if we do manage to at least reclaim the VWAP and the June highs. That would be solid. That would be looking quite good short term. Get that VWAP broken out, and also the June highs where we're currently trading beneath at the moment would be solid to get that move back up to see if we are going to actually push through. Of course, we do have a lot of resistance above us right now. We do have the daily open, the previous day value area high. I don't like it when we do break previous day value area high. We opened above previous day value area high. Do you know what happened? We can see it. We lost previous day value area high, so we're trading inside of the value range of yesterday. This is not good, no bueno. I don't like it. A lot of the times when you get back inside previous day value levels, most of the times you like to go to the other side of the value range. Okay, this happens a lot. Just saying, it happens a lot. Okay, so we want to be, hey, come on, you know, we might as well get that larger pullback and then get the bounce. It could happen, right? We need to be ready. The previous day point of control and previous day value area low is at very interesting levels. 1-to-1 extension, and a sweep of these lows would be basically testing the value area low from yesterday. So we like that level, guys. We might get this on stream. We might get this on stream unless we actually maintain this low and get the bounce. What's going to be interesting right now is to take a look at the CVD divergence. What is going on with CVD here? Are we getting incredible bullish CVD divergence? For the moment, no. It is not happening. We've claimed that low with ever so slightly bullish CVDs here, but they've been invalidated, right? We were forming higher lows, lower lows on CVD right there, and they've been invalidated. CVD is not perfect. Sometimes they get invalidated, so what can we do? We just need to use it with other different technical tools. So we are not forming bullish CVDs. We are forming higher lows on the price action. We are still forming very strong higher lows on the CVD, as you can see from this pivot. So no major bullish CVD divergence for the moment, right, that we can use in our advantage. Let's go through the comment section right away. I think the levels of interest are pretty easy and simple to understand. The question is, what if we get a major sell-off? What if we go to 70K, right? The price just gets a major dump, right? And we just get a sell-off. We're going to have to be a little bit cautious. We're going to have to be, if we do not hold 71,200, which I think it will get an instant bounce just of a few $100. It could be a quick scalp. And if we do not hold this previous day value area low, where we have the lows of yesterday here, which is 1-to-1 extension here at previous day point of control, 1.236. If we do not hold this zone, we're going to have to be taking a look at the 1.618 extension. I'm going to say, you know, hey, what's going on, Bitcoin? 1.618 extension. Do we have anything special here? Do we have anything special at the 1.618 extension? I don't think we have anything special. As in adding a level. Let's see the daily level. No daily level. We got rejected from the daily level. Weekly level. Naked point of controls. I mean, it seems like a little bit empty. It seems a bit empty. Of course, 1.618 extension is usually good just for a reaction on itself. I think there's nothing special at that 1.618 extension. Hang on a second. We have a higher time frame pivot high from July pivot high. Let's get that level on the chart. Just using basic technical analysis. Resistance support flip. Why not? Hey, if we can add some confluence at that level, we'll put it on the chart. July highs. July highs. July highs right over there. Let's leave that on the chart. Is it with the 1.618 extension? It actually is. It actually is exactly where we have the 1.618 extension from the initial wave down that we had yesterday. Very interesting. If this waterfalls, guys, let's not FOMO. Let's not try and get and catch a falling knife. If there's no reaction at these levels, we do not catch falling knives, okay? Only if it does kind of get the instant reaction, then we can sniper. Yes, we can do that. But don't catch a random falling knife without, getting respected from the levels, right? If not, you will have smelly fingers if we try to catch every single bottom, right? Don't try and catch every single bottom, guys. You're going to have smelly fingers. So 1.618 extension, I just like the level on its own. But when we do zoom out, it is actually the July highs. Hey, that is pretty interesting, right? Basic resistance. Might get that instant bounce flip. And I like the extensions. The waves, the charts move in waves, and they move in waves with Fibonacci. Okay, they move with the Fibonacci. We like it or not. We see it many, many times. So that 1.618 at $70,000, right, is where we have the July highs. Yeah, just building up the confluence. I kind of like that level already. I kind of like it for a reaction bounce. So we get the waterfall, we get panic. Oh my goodness, what a sell-off. This could be the level where it actually dips beneath and gets the reaction bounce, okay? I would say this one would bounce significantly if we were to get that sell-off. Okay, so we need to be ready. We need to be ready. We've got a couple of levels that could react, where we could be bouncing and where we could manage risk. Previous day point of control with a 1-to-1 extension. Good level. These lows from yesterday of this consolidation with the 1-2-3-6, it could bounce, and the previous day value area low. I like it. There's confluence here. It could be a liquidity sweep and we get the bounce. No levels are getting reacted and we just slice through and we go to the 1.618, which would be that massive extensive C wave, unless it's a third wave down. And guys, this is not going to be looking good. We're going to, the bounce is almost guaranteed at that level. But the question is, will this bounce and come back down, dead cat bounce, and sweep up the low again, kind of forming a fifth wave? That is the situation. So the bounce is almost guaranteed. The question is, will you be taking profit from that bounce? Are you going to be a dreamer and say this is the one that's bouncing and going to all-time highs? Or will you be realizing that there could be the risk of forming a third wave and a fifth wave down? 1.618 with the July highs, guys. The profit is almost guaranteed. However, if you are an irresponsible trader and you must have far away stop loss, or you don't take profit on the bounce, the market will come after you. The market might come after you for a double bottom or an impulsive fifth wave to the downside. So it's all about how the trader reacts. The bounce is almost guaranteed here. Will you be taking profits at this support resistance flip? This is a possible rejection point. It's already a move of $500-600, actually more than that. Will you take profits is the question. Or will you be one of those guys that I'm not taking profit, I'm holding it, I'm not protecting, I hope this one is the bounce. I hope. No hoping here, guys. It's only level to level trading. Make sure to collect profits and be defensive. Leave a little bit open. It might be the low and it might just smash through all-time high. That is if we get the breakdown, right? We might as well just bounce. We're talking about levels to bounce and the price might just rocket to all-time high in the next hour. As we kind of tried to hold this low over here. It's trying to hold. Hey, if you want to have a little position here. If you do want to have a little position here. You can have one. You can have a baby position here. It could bounce. It could bounce. However, when you take a look at this wave, it would be a very, very shallow zigzag, right? Would be a very shallow zigzag. 0.618, I mean, the minimum is hit from a possible C wave. I have to say, it could. I like lower. I prefer lower. There's better levels to the downside where the price could get that bounce. And if the price does get a reclaim of the VWAP June highs, would I be willing to get into a long position? What would be a sign of strength? What would be a sign of strength where the price is, hey, we bounced here, I missed the long, it didn't look good, it looked like it was going to dump to lower levels. We do not have any bullish CVD divergence, I have to say, from here, so it doesn't look that great. But hey, I missed the long position. Price is pumping now. Screw you. I was looking for lower. It looks like the price wants to go to, test yesterday's highs. What would be a sign of strength, right? What would be a sign of strength here? Well, we would have to go with the basic trend line strategy, right? Looking at the lower highs right over there. Of course, you've got a lower high resistance trend line. It could break through. You get above the VWAP. You get above June highs. We can consider the possibility that this could be a sign of strength. Okay, getting above the VWAP, getting above the lower high. It could be a sign of strength. We have to analyze that pump and see if we do get that retracement, if we do get local bullish CVD divergence, right? We've got a lot of selling pressure on this bounce. We could consider that the price is going to go back up. For the moment, we're rolling down, not looking too great. It's rolling down, losing a bit of steam. What is the dollar index doing? Dollar index getting a little tiny pump throughout the news coming out. The S&P 500 is slowly dropping. I think volatility is going to happen in the New York session, okay? Just in about 30 minutes from now. Much better levels down here. And if we do break up lower high resistance, we get back above VWAP, we might get an opportunity on the retracement. I mean, when we break out these lower high resistance, it's usually quite punchy. 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽 has been absolutely crushing it throughout the last few days. When you're in a very strong uptrend, it's just very, very simple, very easy to understand. Lower high resistance, right? You break out, you possibly can back test it. And in an uptrend, this is absolutely really great, right? Just easy to understand, sign of strength. And if we do get back above VWAP and June highs, we can consider that the price, is going to just rocket again, right? Now, something interesting. A parabolic move has happened throughout the last few days. We have had a parabolic move. Let's just get some levels out of the way here. We'll put them back on. We will put them back on. But what's happened throughout the last few days? We have had a little bit of a parabolic move, guys. We have pumped since Saturday, since Saturday, just in 4 days, over $5,000, over $6,000 on Bitcoin. And it's formed a little bit of a parabolic arc, right? From this range. It's gone a little bit parabolic, and you can actually see that this parabolic move, which was being very respected throughout the last few days, right? Those steep higher lows, right? Boom, 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 higher low, higher low, higher low, is going a little bit too punchy. And yeah, obviously this had to end at some point, right? Parabolic runs on whatever asset, whatever thing in the world, nothing goes up forever. It's going to come down at some point, and it's kind of, broken a little bit of the parabolic trend, which doesn't mean it's bearish, right? Lots of times when you get that parabolic move, you just get the breakdown and then go back up, right? But it's kind of lost that huge momentum that we've had throughout the last few days. Now, is it time for the giveaway, guys? We got over 800 people watching the stream. Make sure to destroy the like button. If you haven't commented, right, on the previous stream, make sure to destroy the like button. Go and comment on yesterday's stream, because you might, hey, might as well. I'm giving out $500 on Bitcoin Tether. Comment down below. We'll be doing that giveaway in the next couple of minutes. Shall we just get it out of the way? Over 800 people, smash up the like button. It is time for the giveaway, I think, okay? I think most of the people should be here from yesterday waiting for that giveaway. Screw you, Andy. I don't care about your analysis. Give me those $500 and I'm out of here. I'm going to go and take a hike with those $500. Shall we do the giveaway, guys? We're going to do it right now in the next coming minutes. Let me just quickly go through the comment section right away. Low is 3K, 9K. My goodness. 70k then long. I like the 70k level. You're damn right I do like it. That is a very good level. It's July highs. July highs, it would be 1.618 extension. Ooh, it is sexy. It's a sexy level. I like these levels. They are sexy. July highs with a 1.618. Bring it on, baby. This could be an epic bouncing level. It's a nice round psychological number. It's actually 70,098 here on Bybit. July highs, resistance, support flip with a 1.618 extension. Yeah, I think I'll have an attempt and I'll put some alerts there just in case we get a massive fall. But, come on guys, we might not even get down there. But it's a level that we're ready for, right? This is what it's all about. I missed so many levels, so many different plans. I create a plan here, I create a plan here, I create a plan here, and then the price just does this. So I don't get into any trade. It's all about creating those plans and waiting for the price to come to you, to your level that you've analyzed. You know where to enter, you know how to enter, you know where to put your stop loss. Hey, what else do you need? You have a great plan. You got a great zone. You just wait for it to come to you, right? That's what it's all about. So, we're going to do the giveaway right away. Smash up the like button. Crypto Big Brains is here. My man, moderator, new moderator from yesterday. I'm so happy. Gonna get a few moderators in, guys. I've been pretty lame with moderators. I've been having just a small amount of moderators. We need to get a moderator army here for the stream. Without a doubt. Always take profit, says 𝗬𝗏. Absolutely. If you longed that setup yesterday, I mean, the profit taking was the high. It was a move of $500-600. It's good for a scalp, a little bit of leverage, in and out. Leave some open. You get an extra rally. Take the profits. Take the profits, right? We ain't going to go to 90K. Take the profits. We might get a pullback, right? If you did long that setup from yesterday, exactly at $71,000. Claim that low, the VWAP. Get the reaction, right? This stop loss, this wasn't not a trade. It was not a limit order. It was explained on yesterday's stream. Claim the low, get back above, bang, sniper. In for the long to the highs again. And my goodness, I was not expecting that pump to almost all-time high just a few hours after the stream. Let's go. Sin Games, my man. I'm thinking for the time we need longer. I don't see all-time high in October now. It's not bearish, but could see more of a retrace. Yeah, I also believe so. We've broken a bit of the parabolic trend, right? This is a little bit concerning, right? We've broken the parabolic momentum that we've had for the last few days, right? Very, very nice. What a nice parabolic move that we've had. And, the momentum has been lost, eh? Let's be honest. Momentum has been lost. It's been very, very nice. Muy bullish. But momentum is lost, okay? So we need to be very, very, very cautious. Just in case we get a major dump down to 65K. We know our technical levels, right? Price is still bullish. We know our technical levels. We know our risk management. We need to wait for the reaction at those levels, okay? Manage risk. If we just start breaking down, guys, we do not want to be, it needs to bounce at some point, right? Get into a good long. We got the levels. The levels are there. Let's go through comment section. We're going to do the giveaway right away, guys, in the next coming minutes. Let's go. Next coming seconds. Subs are exploding, Andy. Absolutely. Get those people in. Get those people in. Enjoy the content. If you need a mod who can speak Arabic as well, I'm ready. Thank you very much, my man, Mohammed. Thank you very much. Absolutely, I will consider that without a doubt. I need to know my mods. I need to know that they've been following me for at least a few weeks. Potentially a few months, and we make the mods, okay? So thank you very much. Very kind of you. Let's go. Saturday night going to be crucial. Why is that? What is there? Come on, Andy. Love from Sri Lanka, my man. Ashan. God help me. ETH is pumping. ETH is pumping. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Do you have Ethereum in your bags? Do you have Ethereum? Ethereum's pumping. Yeah, well, Ethereum it has been pumping throughout the last few days. And it's not doing too bad. Not doing too bad today. it's doing quite well. It's still uptrending. We ain't going to do Ethereum. Saludos desde Barcelona, Juan. Yo soy de Palma de Mallorca. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Thank you very much for joining, Juan Taque. You are good, bro. I hope I win the $500. We're going to do that right away. Let's do it. Yep, you've been here for a year and a half, says Dio Blind. Absolutely epic. Where is Natalie? She don't do YouTube anymore. No, she do not. She does not. No. Love from Nepal, says Crypto Boost. Lucas, Ronell, need 500 to catch a falling knife, says Ronell. Be careful, you'll have smelly fingers. Everest, Andy, let's do it. Okay, venga tío, says Rad Capital. Says, hey, come on. Hey, dude, come on. You know, enough the talk. Enough about the talk in the comment section. Let's do the giveaway. Who's going to be the lucky winner? I hope you did comment from the video, because now it's too late, because it's happening. All right, it is happening right away. Let's see who's going to be the lucky winner from the previous live stream. Let's go. Here it comes, guys. Here it comes. Who will be the winner? 187. Let's go. $500. There we go. Our life is a miracle. Our life is a miracle. There we go. Remember to sing with Jason Casper, please. Epic comment. Remember to sing with Jason Casper the pump song. Yes, absolutely. When I do a collaboration with him, we'll actually try and do that together. It'll be epic, right? Make sure to contact me throughout the Discord, Telegram. I know there's going to be 4 or 5 impersonators saying, hey, it was me. I'm this guy. I got some good skills to verify if it's you. So if you are a scammer, don't even try it, because you ain't going to get the $500. I will verify this person right away. Our life is a miracle. Make sure to contact me in Telegram, Discord. It's going to be fun, because I will get a few scammers saying, hey, this is me. Look, there's that, the other. Anyway, it will be easy to verify, okay? Make sure to contact me. Is he here in the comment section? I'm not sure if he is here. That should have been me, Everest. Maybe next time. If this live stream gets over 1,000 likes, we will be doing another giveaway of $500. Okay, tomorrow. I'm going to keep it a little bit more difficult, right? 1,000 likes. Anyway, our life is a miracle. Congratulations. I'm not sure if he's on the live stream. Why it wasn't me? Don't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, it will come up on the next one. You might come up on the next giveaway. Wish you always healthy, Andy. PSCL. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the kind words. So anyway, Bitcoin just slowly moving down here. Doesn't look like it's going to get an instant bounce from this level. So we got our levels. We got our different plans. All right, we're going to set some alerts, and we're going to take a look at a little bit of news. We'll come back here to Bitcoin. Let's set some alerts here, just slightly above the previous day point of control, where we got our first initial level of interest. See if it is going to slice through, or are we going to maintain that one-to-one extension, right? From this corrective move, we do have that level. It looks pretty good. One-to-one, boom, boom, boom. Previous day point of control. Will it be the level to hold? Are we going to hold here in the end and get the bounce? We ain't forming any local bullish CVD divergence, are we? Or we are. We are forming some ever so slightly bullish CVD divergence here. Ever so slightly. It is happening. Could be some absorption here when the price is just going to pop. Like I said, it's kind of would be a tight stop. It could form a local double bottom. Yeah, we got the New York Open now in the next 20 minutes. It could be a bit of absorption. There is some ever so slightly bullish divs here. There is. I mean, stop loss is peanuts, right? You could have the attempt. It does look like we're just, you know, really the selling pressure is just pushing down on lower highs till it actually gets the drop, right? So, you know, you are getting that pressure to the downside, but you are forming those bullish divs. So, you know, it might just as well, you know, it's all about taking the good risk management. You know, risk a few peanuts. Why not risk a few peanuts? You might get 10 peanuts or 20 peanuts if this does bounce. So let's go through the comment section. Smash the like button, get another epic giveaway, legends. Absolutely. I'm feeling friendly. Bitcoin almost at all-time high. Portfolio is looking great. Altcoin portfolio is not looking It's not looking bad, but it's not looking that great. Let me just double check the altcoin portfolio, because I do have a few 100,000 on an altcoin portfolio that I have here in the dust. You know, I'm hoping for that to do a 10x. It's actually not doing that great. It's actually not doing that great. Bitcoin dominance is, Bitcoin is the one for the moment. The stock market is getting the drop right now. Let's take a look at the dollar index. Dollar index not doing much. Stock market getting a bit of that drop right now as we speak. It might drag Bitcoin. It might drag Bitcoin on the drop. Bitcoin's holding pretty nicely. It's holding pretty nicely. This low from yesterday, the low of the range, basically. This is the low of the range. You got the high of the range. You got the low of the range. It's trying to hold it. It is trying to hold. Got some ever so slightly bullish CVD divergence. Who's in a long position from here? Link looks good. Link looks epic. Link looks absolutely epic. We know that Link looks good, without a doubt. Link looks very, very good. I do hold a big bag of Link, guys. I think this one could do a 5x at a bare minimum in this bull run, right? Once we get the Bitcoin dominance starting to drop. Silver's doing good. I bought silver and gold, real, solid, right? Not paper gold or paper silver, back in 2019. And, you know, silver's almost done over a 2x, which is good in just a few years, right? And gold as well, almost doing a 2x since 2019. Very, very nice. Happy to have been buying some gold and silver here, just to diversify, right? Not much, just a few 100 gram. Not much, obviously a few kilo in silver. I mean, this is an ounce, $34 an ounce of silver. Anyway, let's go through the Bitcoin dominance. We ain't here to talk about, you know, gold and silver. This is a crypto channel. What are you talking about, gold and silver? Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance right away and see what is happening. We just hit 60% on the Bitcoin dominance. Nice round psychological number, 60%, right? I think the dominance could go to higher levels, especially once we break out all-time high successfully at some point this week, maybe in the next month, right? Once that happens, maybe next year, maybe we're not getting all-time high this year. I do believe so. It will happen, right? We don't want to be too greedy. You know, we could be getting some pullbacks. It could happen, guys. But overall, all-time high looks like it's inevitable, right? With or without pullbacks. So the Bitcoin dominance, guys, you should be positioned in your altcoins. This is the last rally, the last hooray rally here. 61, 62%. It might pop out from this ascending channel. It might extend to 65%. I don't think it will reach 65% before getting the drop, but there will be a moment in the next coming weeks that the dominance will start falling, bringing you that altcoin season, the altcoin rally. It's gonna happen, guys. I would say no financial advice. I'm going to tell you what, I'm positioned on some altcoins, right? Have an average of 10, 15 altcoins. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I do, what I have. I don't have 50 altcoins, just over 10 altcoins, right? Be positioned, because those are the ones that could bring some epic gains, right? They can bring some epic gains. Doge is looking good. Dogecoin also did very, very well throughout the last few days. Dogecoin, of course, is the #1 meme coin. Dogecoin got an epic rally the last few days. I have to say, it's creating a little bit of a swing failure pattern from this high. It does look good, but hey, we could be hitting a high volume node from this range. Let's double check here. No, it's not. It's not. It already got rejected once. Just the last week got rejected from that high volume node. Are we hitting the golden pocket potentially? Yeah, we're just hitting the golden pocket, guys. Also with these lower highs that we did form back in May. So it is struggling a little bit right now. It looks good, but it is at a rejection point, right? You got the golden pocket on Dogecoin from the major drop started from March. And you also have that lower high, a little bit of a liquidity zone. So it is, you know, it is struggling a little bit, but it's overall looking good. I think this is the first rally of the bull run. Whether we come and get a correction now it is just likely going to continue to the upside. Everything is happening like it should happen, right? End of the year, 4-year cycle, entering into 2025. This is where we need to start seeing the magic. You know, very, very predictable. Also looking at Chainlink. Chainlink has been my altcoin to predict basically the waves. Get ready, guys. Get your moon boots on, because Chainlink is going to absolutely rip. It will blow your socks off. Chainlink will blow your socks off at some point. You're going to see that rally. And I'm looking at least to hit that 1.618 extension from this initial wave 1. You know, we're talking about $36 Chainlink. What? Are you serious? Could that happen? It's going to happen at some point in the next coming months, with or without pullbacks, guys. This is why DCA and accumulation is the way to go. We just swept that low here on Bitcoin. It's not the greatest double bottom. I prefer the levels that we do have to the downside, guys. It's just getting choppy. It's rolling over. You're beneath the lows. You know, for me, this is right now not the greatest. I would much prefer a sign of strength. Trying to catch this bottom right now. Could it be a local double bottom? It could, but we have so much better levels beneath us, and it would be nice and healthy to get a bit of a larger pullback right after this major rally before we attempt to go to all-time high. But anyway, stop loss is still very, very small. If you did manage to catch that internal double bottom, I would be very defensive. If you are trading on a low fee platform, right? If you are trading on a low fee platform, you could really sniper these double bottoms. You could sniper at the low and just put your stop loss at break even almost instantly on the initial bounce, and just say, okay, you know, I'm just going to really lower the risk here. If it bounces, great. If it doesn't, then, you know, you basically almost, you know, paying a bit of fees. But I have to say, it is possible that it could happen. There's better levels to the downside. If not, we need to reclaim the June highs, reclaim the VWAP, reclaim, okay, start breaking lower high resistance, you know, start seeing a sign of strength, which would pretty, you know, obviously it would be this, right? Breaking out from lower high resistance, the VWAP, the June highs, which has been providing resistance throughout the last hour. We want to see that pop right there, boop, boop, boop. And then if we do get the correction, it will be interesting for a long, without a doubt. Bullish CVDs, that's what we want to see. Retest the VWAP. That would be a small initial sign of strength. We can jump in afterwards, okay? Trying to catch this low right now, it's like, it doesn't look that great. I don't like it. We've got so much better levels. And if not, we'll just jump in after getting that sign of strength from those levels that I've just mentioned, right? Catching bottoms, it's just not, it's not an easy game. It's not an easy game. If you do have that exchange, of course, one of them is 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽𝗫. You know, you have 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽𝗫, you have Bybit, you have Bluffin. Bybit is, for me, the number one. It's been active since 2018. You get an insane bonus down below. You got that $500 airdropped on Bybit, okay? Just by using the link down below. It's a free airdrop just by signing up. Follow the steps and you can withdraw the profits by using those $500, guys. You might as well get a bit of free money on Bybit, all right? And use it to trade with, and you can keep the profits. So you got the Bybit link down below, guys. If you're interested, you can buy Bitcoin here. You can trade Bitcoin and many other altcoins. And if you cannot trade on Bybit, which is in many cases for a lot of people, you want a no KYC platform. For me, one of the safest is Bluffin. They have proof of reserves, and it's a no KYC platform. You do get that $10,000 deposit bonus. The more you deposit and trade, you'll be getting airdrops, $450, $1,500, all the way up to $10,000 the more you deposit and trade. Stay safe, guys. This is for experienced traders. Check out Bluffin, no KYC platform, $10,000 deposit bonus. So, very difficult to catch this. It's not even worth it, in my opinion, unless the fees are very low. There's no bullish CVD divergence throughout these lower lows that we are forming. I have to say, yeah, no, there's no bullish CVD divergence. We do have better levels to the downside, if not a sign of strength. Whoever shorted this, like 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗫, absolute legend. This was at midnight my time. Absolutely epic. This is a kind of a short that, yeah, you want to take profit at the lows. We trade level to level, right? We get the bounce, April highs, golden pocket from the drop. You're really taking profits at the lows. It's a nice little move of $600-700, right? You can make some pretty good gains with that move. But it's the kind of move that it's the kind of level, kind of trade that you would leave a little bit open, right? Why not leave some open just in case this turns out to be impulsive to the downside, which I don't think would be the case, but you would leave 20% open, right? Just for, what if we do get larger pullbacks in the next coming days? It could happen. Anyway, let's go. Jasleen, how are you, my brother? Much love. Andy is the best. Thank you very much for those kind words, my man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I really, that is so nice. So nice for people in the comment section to say that I'm the best. So nice. You are the best as well. Just because of that comment. Smash the like, legends. Let's go. It looks bearish. The like button looks bearish. Let me confirm that, because if like button is bearish, my goodness, we need giveaways, right? Do you want giveaways? Do you want giveaways? If we get to 1,000 likes, guys, $500 giveaway tomorrow again. We got one today. We get to 1,000 likes, and it could happen by tomorrow. There's more people watching the stream later on. We'll do another giveaway. We're throwing the house out of the window. Okay? Just, yeah, guys, I'm here for you as well. You're here for me. If you enjoy the content, smash up the like. If we get to 1,000 likes, we're doing another giveaway. Comment down below after the stream. Remember to do that. It's 1,000. 1,000 likes should be $1,000. Let's do it, okay? Let's do it. If we get to 1,000 likes, $1,000 giveaway. Let's do it. Get rid of the money. We have money. Money isn't everything. Community, love is everything. No break of market structure. Great content always. Thank you, my man. Christmas giveaway started already before Christmas. Yes, it did. Of course, of course. Whoop, whoop. Jason. It's mine tomorrow, says Lonut. Well, yeah, if we get that like button and you comment down below, we are just giving the money away, guys. Come on. Andy, can you do Polkadot, please? I want to take a look at a little bit of news, and then we can take a look at some altcoins, okay? We'll take a look at some altcoins. I got the alert set here for Bitcoin. It's the first initial quick bounce that I do like, okay? If we do get that quick reaction, one-to-one extension, it's the one that I like, the one that I would have an attempt with very good risk management. Previous day, point of control, basically the point of control from this range that we had of this consolidation yesterday. That was an epic long position. It was an epic long, guys. My goodness, this was ready in advance on the stream yesterday, and just after 30 minutes or so after the stream, we did hit the level, we did cross the VWAP, and we recovered back that low over here, which was our trigger level. Beneath it, we are not interested, guys. We could move against, the price could move against us very quickly, claim the lows. We reclaim the level, reclaim the VWAP, bang, sniper long, we targeting the highs. Who got into this long position yesterday, guys? Let me know right away in the comment section. Let me know. Just joined the Legends trading community, so I won't lose my bread anymore. Yeah, we talk about obviously education, how to get in, how to get out, some different setups, okay? Best in a web TA. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you very much. We try and keep it realistic. I'm not the best TA, guys. There's so much out there. There is so much. We try and keep it simple, but most importantly, what I think is most important is the risk management, right? We can get stopped out a couple of times. It is fine. Don't add to position and do any of that nonsense, guys. This is a full recipe of you getting burnt, all right? We look for intraday scalps, nice moves of $400, $500, $600, maybe $1,000. Well, yesterday, if we would have held that position, it did pump over $2,000. So if we get that extension, we break out successfully. Yeah, you could hold these trades, but we look at the internal levels where the price could get the reaction as a resistance, right, and a pullback, or as support and a bounce. So far, this short scalp played out very, very nicely. We're already saying, guys, take profits from here. I don't think this short is going to go to lower levels. Get ready for the long, right? And yeah, this played out very, very nice indeed. So anyway, let's take a look at the news right away. There is some interesting news. First of all, my goodness, could this be no, you're really being bashful. You great, bro. 𝗕𝗶𝗵𝗴𝗫 Hunter, thank you very much, my man. Much appreciated. I do like community. I do like TA. I do like the education. Okay. So thank you very much for those kind words. Much love to you, brother. Hope you are healthy, you are happy, and everybody here in the community. The most bullish news or bearish, I don't know. We might, could we consider this like inverse, right? Bullishness. Sure. Right. Well, we do have 870 million yesterday on the ETF inflows, Bitcoin ETF inflows. Massive. This is huge. Almost $1 billion just yesterday. You might think this is a topping signal, right? This is a topping signal. What's going on? Too bullish. We are at extreme greed, guys. We are at extreme greed levels. My goodness, we do not like extreme greed, guys. Okay, we could be extending to extreme greed for many weeks and even months. But this is the moment already to start being a little bit cautious, right? But we will be breaking all-time high at some point, okay? In the near future, it's going to happen. But the inflows were absolutely crazy. Do you think that this is very bullish, that there's just massive accumulation happening throughout the last, few days, and there's going to be more accumulation, and we're just going to pop out from all-time high with no problem? Or do you believe that, too much accumulation at the highs is kind of a trap zone? Let me know what you think. Bitcoin breaking down right now. Yeah, I know. Well, it's not. It's still hovering here. It's not breaking down. It's very much boring price action throughout this since we started the stream. Not breaking down. It's just there. It's just there. Would be nice to get a movement down to the levels of interest. And if not, we break VWAP. We break lower high resistance with first initial sign of strength. If we do get a retrace, we want to see some bullish CVDs. Look for that momentum, and let's get to all-time high. Let's get it over with, guys. That would be an initial sign of strength. Getting above VWAP, lower high resistance, getting back above the June highs. It has been providing some support today. Those June highs have been providing support. So we want to get above that level with a nice move, right? Get some punchy price action. Would I consider a short? Right? Let's just say that we break through here. Could we sweep these highs, right, and then roll that back down? I would say it's a very aggressive scalp. It would be an aggressive scalp if we do jump there. If this were to be the low, 50% fib, sweep the highs, then roll back down. It could. We really want to be cautious in an uptrend market. I would say it's a possible quick scalp, just a couple $100, get in, get out, guys. This would not be a kind of trade that I would say, yeah, this is the top. It could be a little scalp down to the VWAP. I would be more interested in possibly getting into the long trade on the retracement, okay? But it is a level, 50% Fibonacci from the movement down. If this were to be the low, it is a nice, we got 3 peaks here throughout today. It could just be a quick liquidity grab. Be ready. I mean, you could set an alert right there. I would only consider it as a scalp. This is not the kind of rejection that I would say, okay, we're going lower now. It's coming down to the VWAP, right? Would only take it as a scalp, just a $200-300 move. And I would be more interested in the long position, especially if we move in a bit of a 3-wave move here, right? Bullish CVDs. We're breaking out from trend line. Then eventually I would say, yeah, this will be looking quite good to believe that we are going to actually push to higher levels. But we need that reclaim. We need that pop to the upside. Andy, buen show y buen TA. Te digo por 3 o 4 meses, says 𝗕𝗶𝗵𝗴𝗫. Thank you very much, my man. Much appreciated. Thank you. So, considering closing my short, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, not take profits, right? You could leave some open. Leave 20%, 30% open. I'm not sure where you're shorting from, but be defensive. Without a doubt, we're still very much in bullish momentum. But it will leave some open, right? We might be getting some stronger pullbacks. Why not leave some open if you can be defensive? Put stop loss at break even or at a slight profit. 71,600 will be a great support, I believe. Absolutely. We like 71,600. 71,600. It's the 0.78. It is the highs from this consolidation of yesterday. It is this value area high from yesterday, from this small little consolidation. It's the 0.78 extension from this move. It could get us. It could get a reaction bounce, but I prefer ever so slightly lower. 71,200 is a bit stronger. It's the 1-to-1 extension, and it's the previous day point of control. I like that level a bit more than actually 71,600. Okay, so I prefer this zone. Will we bounce at the 71,600? It could, but this is just rolling, right? This is, we still got some room of the extension of the wave. I think trying to long here is, yeah, is a little bit of, I would rather see a sign of strength and then long, you know, the second wave, right, before going to higher, jump into the bandwagon, than actually trying to catch the bottom here, right? Unless we hit those levels of interest that I mentioned. Point of control 1-to-1, instant bounce. You can enter. You can be very defensive. You can already, you know, take some profits at the local resistance. Trying to catch it here is, wow, very, very complex. There's just really not much. There's not much here. And, you know, the extensive wave is very, very small. Take it as your own risk. I prefer ever so slightly lower, or I prefer a sign of strength. Sign of strength, get the pop, get that bullishness, and eventually look for those higher lows, right? The first higher low, bullish CVD divergence, back testing June highs again, VWAP, right? And look to jump in before we go to all-time highs, baby. That would be the game plan for me here. Guys, for anybody that does not follow me, I opened this a few weeks ago. Of course, I got my personal one, but I've opened, you know, a new Instagram just a few weeks ago. Make sure to drop a follow, guys. Just nice short content based on, you know, very, very easy, friendly, just for beginner. You know, what are the best exchanges? You know, what cryptos I have? What is the best cryptocurrency to trade? Just, I also post some stories based on, you know, my personal life. If you want to, you know, follow me on Instagram, I only just opened this one, more for community based, right, for you guys. Also done a TikTok. Okay, maybe TikTok's not going to do that well, but just, you know, just go cross through other social media platforms, guys. You do have the links down below. Drop a follow right away. If you want to know a little bit more of my personal life on Instagram, you have the links down below, okay, to join Insta, okay, or TikTok. If you want to know what the heck I'm doing here in Dubai. I mean, I don't post too much, but I will be posting a little bit more of my personal life just to be a little bit in more contact with you guys. All right. Market opening now. Yes, it is. Market open. We do have market open. S&P 500, New York. Shall we take a look at NASDAQ? Market opening right now. It has been dumping. It has been dumping ever so slightly throughout today, just after the news. Very interesting. We've got a nice consolidations here with a high volume node. Might want to provide some support. We've got a nice big solid range that we could just be getting some initial support here. Market opening here on the NASDAQ, New York. Dumpy, moving up. Let's take a look at this at some fib levels. 382 is holding like a charm here. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at the extension. Take a look at a bit of fibs. Take a look at a few fibs. We are at 236,382. Obviously hitting the 1.618 would be more like a three waver. It might actually hold. 382 Fibonacci, 1236, 1382. 1618 is just ever so slightly beneath us at 20,627 points. It still looks pretty corrective compared to the movement up that we've had here throughout the last few days. Looks very corrective still. I think it could get a bounce. Michael Saylor has to be running out of money. Yeah, I mean, 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽𝗫 is all in on Bitcoin. How many Bitcoin? He has over 200,000 Bitcoin, over 1% of the supply. But his stock is doing absolutely amazing. The MicroStrategy, stock is doing absolutely insane, obviously, with the Bitcoin price going up as well. S&P 500, how is that doing? The S&P 500, Nasdaq is just like in this range. Looks like it wants to drop. It might get a bounce at the 1.618 extension if it does not do here. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. Must be doing, they do move very similar. S&P 500 is actually getting the bounce. S&P 500 actually hitting the 50% Fibonacci. It got lower ever so slightly. Let's take a look at the extension. Yeah, it's at the same zone, 12361.382. Preferred for a C wave, right? A 1.618 looks more like a third wave. So it's kind of at the limit zone. This does still look more impulsive. This does look more corrective. I have to say, it does look like that this zone could hold and get to and get the bounce, to be honest. It's just been a corrective move down. It doesn't look too bearish, in my opinion. We'll have to zoom out eventually. It's trying to hold this barrier on the volume profile. It's trying to hold it. It's kind of beneath the point of control, but it's still a big block here on the volume profile. It's a very three wavy. I mean, it has a chance. It has a chance here to maintain its ground, but it is dropping ever so slightly. Looks like Bitcoin will follow as the stock market is dropping as well ever so slightly. It does look like that Bitcoin will get that pullback down to the interest levels, okay? That's what Bitcoin will be called, 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽𝗫. Yes, it will. Bitcoin's so indecisive. I think we are going to go to slightly lower levels. I think we are going to go slightly lower levels. There we go. We're getting the movement down. We're getting the movement down. I really want to see the previous day point of control being tapped. And, you know, hey, if we just slice through, then it is what it is, guys. We just got a major pullback. I have to say, whoever jumped into a short position here, just like 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗍, is in the money, right? I know he must have taken most of the profits, but he must have a small position open. It's worth to have that short open. Stop loss, it's a free trade, but it was a nice technical short position to enter. I know he must have taken most of the profits at the lows of the range. But he might have a small position open just in case we go lower. Moon boys, watch BTC show you how to pattern up. Moon boys, I am a moon boy. Bitcoin so indecisive. I started long on Solana. Solana has been doing pretty good actually throughout the last few days. Let's take a look at Solana because it has been doing pretty damn good. Let's take a look at Solana. It has been getting the pullback. We did have a little bit of a cup and handle kind of formation here. However, it's getting a bit of resistance. It's still very strong uptrending. You have longed Solana on this pullback. It must be. Well, it just almost tapped the 0.88. If you long Solana here, I mean, we ain't going to do full analysis because we're just going to have to be looking at the daily, the weekly, naked point of controls, the waves. Ooh, we ain't going to do that on stream. But I'm just figuring out here if you're longing this pullback right now on Solana. Would be interesting to see previous day levels. Yeah, we are going to take a look at Solana. We'll be focusing on Bitcoin. I think the Bitcoin plan is very simple to understand. My Bitcoin plan has been explained throughout the beginning of the stream. We have the previous day point of control. We have the lows of the range with the previous day value area low. And it's good with extension levels. I like the extension levels that we do have. And if we suddenly randomly bounce from where we at now and start pumping, I have to say, very difficult long position. Very difficult long based on risk management, right? Would your plan B add to the position as we're dropping? Not for me anyway. Not for me. This is a bit of a no trading zone. Unless we come down and hit my levels of interest where I can manage risk. I know how the price needs to react. I know where I would jump in. I know where I would put stop loss. Okay, very, very, very small losses. I know how I would trade these levels that have been explained throughout the beginning of the stream. And if it does bounce from here, well, I would have to miss this level. It's just not a great level. I don't know where to put stop loss here. So I cannot enter the trade. If I don't know where to put stop loss and manage risk, I cannot enter. I'm blocked. I cannot trigger the trade setup. And I know a lot of people will say, I just get into the long already, right? You add to the position when we go lower, right? That would be the average Joe type of thinking, right? The average trader. We're not average traders here. We're very looking at specific levels and just execute those levels. And if it gets stopped out and it does not bounce or it does not reject, then we move to the next one. We create another plan. It's all about creating consistent plans every single day, right? So, and if it does suddenly out of nowhere get the bounce, I would have to say then we have to try and jump into the retracement after the sign of strength with VWAP, the value area low of this range, June highs, back test, 3-wave move down, bullish CVDs, get ready to sniper. This could be it, right? But we need that first initial bounce to believe, okay, this was a corrective move, because if this right over here starts bouncing after this 3-wave structure and we do this, this will no longer be impulsive. This will be a confirmation that this has been corrective, right? After you get this move. So we want to be ready to jump in because this will likely go to higher levels. So this for me right now, not an interesting zone. Breaking down for sure, says your universe. Yeah, it is. Breaking down for sure. I mean, it's a very small extensive move. I would expect at least the 1-to-1. If it were to bounce from here, it would be like, okay, you know, it's just not, it's not a level that I would long ever in a million years. I need confluence. I need solid levels, right? And the most solid level we do have here is the previous day point of control with the 1-to-1 extension. Then we can consider some scenarios, right? Manage risk very, very well. Let's see if we do go down there on stream to those levels. I think stock market must be getting a bit of a dumpy action. Just a little bit. Just grinding down here. Just in a very, very steep downtrend for the last few hours. Nothing too aggressive. Just moving down ever so slightly. Consistently. Stock market is moving down as well. Stocks are dumping. Yeah, we do have, you know, NASDAQ. Also, NASDAQ is losing it. NASDAQ is losing it. Already down 100 points in the last few minutes. Oh, so this is looking pretty steep. Pretty steep as an extension. Wow. This is probably going to drag Bitcoin down very, very soon. This is probably going to drag Bitcoin. NASDAQ is taking the dump very, very aggressively. We are seeing the S&P 500 now taking the hit. Yeah, stocks are dumping quite aggressively at the moment. Stay cautious. Bitcoin could follow. Bitcoin is still correlated with the stock market most of the times. 70k bounce. 70k bounce is my favorite level, I have to say, because it's the July highs. Right? If we start moving down very aggressively here, we do not get any reaction at these levels. I have to say that 70k is actually my favorite level. It's the July highs And it's also the 1.618 extension from this move. We like 1.618 extensions on the waves on Bitcoin. It's right exactly here at $70,100. So we want to be ready. This is like almost a guaranteed bouncing level. But it would still be a drop of over $1,500. Will we drop 1,500 today on Bitcoin? I don't know. I don't know if we will get that such a severe drop. Nasdaq is losing it here. The NQ is absolutely losing it. Alt season start. Taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance. Be sure that it will very soon. How soon? Months? Maybe weeks? Maybe days? But this is already a zone that you want to be positioned into good altcoin projects. Have a few speculative meme coins, altcoins, AI coins, good L1 projects, Avalanche, for example. You know, they're not going to give you a 50x, but they could give you that 5-10x risk to reward, right? In the next coming months. And this is when you want to be positioned, guys, when the Bitcoin dominance is through the roof, because you don't want to be in when dominance is going down, right? You already want to be positioned, okay? So without a doubt, altcoins are going to be, you know, the place to be in the coming months. That's where you're going to see the gains. For Bitcoin to do a 2x, right, it needs to go to $140,000. That's probably not even going to happen in this cycle. So, you know, altcoins can give you that 2, 3, 4x, right? Get into the good solid ones. Look at 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫. What's 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫 doing? Shall we take a quick look at 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫 right away? What is 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫 doing? 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫 wants to move up. 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫 has to be one of the most solid meme coins that there is. Let's get another exchange here. Let's get 1,000 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫. 1,000 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫 here on Bybit. I like 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫. I think we, you know, using the basic lower high resistance, we're forming a little bit of a triangular scenario. Oh, we got Bitcoin dropping down. It's dropping down with the stocks. Getting the alerts right away. Point of control is there. That is a sniper level. 1-to-1 extension. Let's get that on the chart. With the previous day levels. Zoom in a little bit. I mean, the Nasdaq stock market is absolutely losing it. Nasdaq is getting a little bit more of an aggressive drop than the S&P 500. Already going to the 2.618 extension. It might get a reaction from this move. Let's go with 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫. I think 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫, just to keep it simple, stay on the safe side. I think 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫, if it does break out from this, you know, structure consolidation that we've had throughout the last few weeks in October, it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. And if not, I think the best scenario, I would take this meme coin as a swing trade. There is either the breakout successfully from here. Obviously, you will be looking at higher levels on 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫, or you get the sweep of the lows, just to be a little bit of a, you know, a little bit more of an extensive zigzag right there. You did not quite sweep up the lows here with the drop that we had a few days ago. So it would be nice to sweep up those lows and look for this scenario, right? And it would be a bit of a swing trade. But yeah, I do expect 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫 to go to higher levels, especially being one of the strongest meme coins out there. Without a doubt, you either break out from this consolidation of the last few weeks, right? Just keeping it simple, or you retest the lows, and that retest of the lows and reclaim is going to be your ticket. So setting some alerts here, which I'm going to do right away. And this is higher time frame. Wouldn't go to, I'm not going to focus on scalping levels. You know, the breakout of the lower high resistance, set the alerts, and also the lows right there, just in case it sweeps the lows and we look for the long position. Alerts are set here, keeping it simple. on 𝗕𝗶𝗴𝗫. Yeah, it's trying to break above the point of control of the last few weeks. Yeah, it would be interesting if it were to sweep those lows. Golden pocket. Never fails. From this move, golden pocket bounce. Look at this. 61865. Never fails. Would be nice to get a sweep here. Stop out all of those longs because I'm not in the long. And then get into the long and then we look for the breakout. That would be epic. Legends. Michael. Yeah, the setups have been mentioned throughout the beginning of the stream. GDP disappointment. Yes, it is. That's, you know, with the New York Open, we had GDP being lower than expected, 2.8%. And it's bringing a bit of a stock market drop with the New York Open. Kind of expected, right? If GDP is down, we'll probably get a little bit of fear and stock market drop. A bit of selling pressure. Legends, I am going to go right away to my CrossFit session. I got a CrossFit session right away. I might post a story on my Insta, guys. If you want to, check out the Instagram here. Only just started this a few weeks ago. You have the link down below. And, check me out doing a bit of CrossFit. Any legit followers out there. Legends, thank you very much. The levels have been provided. Stay cautious. News has been talked about. Liquidity. Thank you very much for joining, and I will see you in the next one.